Okay, so we go on to the next segment of this program, and this segment is called the Tightrope. So it is my great pleasure to invite our two main speakers at the 16th Humanitas. Our first speaker is Professor Aloka Pathiran, the Professor of Surgery, Faculty of Medical Sciences in University of Sri Jayawardhanapura. He is an alumnus of this faculty, and because this audience is full of undergraduates, so I'm going to take the liberty of reading only a few of your achievements. They are very wide and vibrant. He is the recipient of the Rockwood Gold Medal for Surgery, the Dr. P.R. Anthony's Gold Medal for Basic Sciences in Surgery, the Rasapille Gabriel Memorial Gold Medal for Surgery. He's very good at surgery, obviously. And also the Milroy Paul Gold Medal for Clinical Surgery. He has numerous publications and he's a fellow of many prestigious colleges and institutions. So on stage, I invite Professor Aloka Pathiran, ladies and gentlemen. And I also want to mention that he is a recurring theme in our little group of academics who discuss about the future of humanitas. Many times we think of inviting him for almost all the topics because he remains a very wise and a tranquil presence in all our lives. So we are very pleased to have you here with us, sir. Our next speaker is Dr. Inoka Vikramasinghe. She's a consultant community physician. She's also an alumnus of this faculty. She started her public health career as a young doctor. She has done her master's in community medicine and MD in community medicine from the PGIM, and right now she works for the Health Promotion Bureau. Dr. Inoka, for those of you who don't know her, remains also a very tranquil, balanced, wise friend to many of us. We are very pleased to invite her on Humanitas for these virtues. Ladies and gentlemen, round of applause. Being here. My first question is to you. You heard what the students or the recent graduates had to say. In your opinion, what sort of a person is a balanced medical student?
Difficult question, Santosh. First of all, I must thank you for inviting me for this wonderful program. I'm really impressed and I'm happy to be here. So, to answer your question, balance means actually it's a difficult thing to achieve, I think, in life. So, but my idea of a balanced medical student is one who can really cope up with the stresses of life as a medical student. So, what is the work that you have? There are some things that are compulsory, then there are some things that are really not compulsory, but the society or your peers make it seem compulsory. But whatever it is, everybody has a certain amount of ability or to do any kind of work. So you must know what your level of ability is and try to achieve a bit more than that without losing yourself in the process. So as long as you can manage your work and also maintain a healthy life, that is, I'm of course mainly concerned about mental health and physical health, because we are only most of the time we are concerned about physical health. We talk about physical activities to keep up fit, but we never talk about our mental balance or mental health. I think if you have a mental health intact, that will guide you to make your physical health also intact. Because mind is the one that controls all actions, although we might not realize it most of the time. So if you have a balanced mind, that will also maintain you to have a balanced physical life. So stress is when you do stuff that you can't achieve or which is within, not within your reach. So everybody has a different level, so know what your own level is. And if you can achieve that level or a little bit more, but you must work hard. You can't just say, okay, that's my level is this much and I don't need to do more. No, you must do more, but do it happily and do what you think you can do well. So then it will be a balanced time because everything will work well for you.
Sir, when you are on this stage at this point of your life, you are a very wise man to all of us. But when you think of your life, when you were a medical student, this long journey you have taken, were you always this balanced? Because everyone says he's a very balanced person. But what was it really like? Are you really like this?
I don't think the outward appearance gives the true picture, because I can appear very calm and balanced and maybe wise, as you said, but internally there are lots of issues going on. I think that's common for all of us. So we try to appear calm most of the time. That's our outward appearance, but internally we may not be so. So I think, what was your question?
So were you always like that? So you answered that. May I ask you one other question? So when you're losing this balance with maybe the work as a medical student or as a postgraduate or as a surgeon, when you're losing it, are you aware of it?
Well, sometimes yes, but sometimes no. Because sometimes, as the student mentioned earlier, we try to chew more than what we really can. And we don't realize that until a certain level goes, or we are beyond a certain level. So the moment you realize, you have to, what I do is I take a step back and reflect upon it and then see, okay, whether I am in the correct path, whether I am doing the correct thing, whether this is really achievable or possible for me. And if I think so, yes, I continue. But otherwise, I take a step back and I can be content with what I have. That's the main thing that I think I have, and I think I survive because of that, mainly because of the ability to be content with whatever I am presented with. So that has made me happy and comfortable most of my life.
Thank you.